No comment.
neo-tec chainsaw giveaway. Judges are talking about the stories. Right, just a general chit chat. I'll pause in a sec.
Nah, I'm awkward. This is it. Take two. Take two.
Come on, let's make a decision, guys. So you can give these tools away.
Okay, right. First story. I cut firewood full-time many years ago. Some was using a chainsaw and some was using an automated firewood process. Loading the saw up one day, the log felt a bit spongy in the middle. Dropped it down and the red belly black danger noodle that I had hold of slithered out the end of the hollow log. Okay, next one.
Good wording.
Well, you know, did you ever go to English class? I won't comment, okay? Be nice.
Be nice, just go on YouTube.
Be nice.
I'll get to know the real me.
I think they were just entering our competition. They didn't word it properly. Okay. So next one. Same saw but the other end. I was working on it and was leaning inside the safety guard that stops you from walking into the blade when it's down. The hydraulics used to have a shutter which eventually caused the mount of the saws extend, retract, and ram to metal fatigue and break the mount free. The 42-inch saw let the gravity do its thing, and before it grabbed the wood to be cut and accelerated itself on the way, it sliced and diced through the 5 heavy round tubes that made up the lower portion of the safety guard. The saw passed within inches of my main body, and I still have scars from the projectile steel and tungsten that spread off. I don't know what that is.
Tungsten. Hard steel.
Okay, well there you go. Next one. I don't know how to say this bloody saw.
Well, all of the judges argue the point. I'll give that to you when they make their decision.
Thanks, buddy.
Right, go.
That's my phone.
Okay, a few years ago, I was down at my parents' place. My father has a pile of large rounds of gum tree from firewood seasoning down the backyard. He was helping me split some for my fireplace. It was a rainy day under the trees. The pile was covered in sticks and bark. We were splitting with the splitter and threw into the ute. I found a large chunk that had a fork in it, the tree with thick bark. Can't explain how exactly, but I was able to remove the thick wet bark from the timber in one piece. It looked like a pair of pants. Without any thought, I put on my newfound wooden pants, just for laughs. When the laughter finished, I removed my wooden pants and broke them in two. Inside my pants, I found the biggest, hairiest huntsman you'll ever see. We all laughed at my account. Till this day, I've found one other pair of wooden pants while cutting firewood in my own backyard with the chainsaw. But now I check for spiders before putting them on. We all lived happily ever after. Yes, even the spider that ran off into the wood pile.
That's funny. So what do you guys think of that?
It's a good one.
I think it's funny.
I don't like spiders.
What do you think, Joey?
It's not too bad. Goofy.
Okay, so do you all agree with that one? It's a good story?
Yeah. I
Alright,
haven't finished yet though.
alright, next story.
This one is Brendan the Battler Stafford. I was building a 66 red light and just doing the finishing touches, buttoning her up. I dropped one of the carb nuts as I was pulling it back together. Couldn't find the bastard, not that it mattered as I had a few spares lying about. Got her all back together, pulled over and found the carb nut had fallen down the carb into the cylinder. I smashed the bottom off the piston skirt but fortunately didn't do any damage to the jug. Put in a dome piston and brought the comp up a smidge. She was an absolute beast. Sounds like something you'd do.
Okay, so I don't understand the story, but
You dropped the nut in the cylinder.
so it scared him. Okay. I'm just saying, what do you guys think of that story?
Well, I'm not very mechanically minded, so.
Okay, next story.
I can't even say this guy's name, so I'm not even gonna bother. The first time I was ever used a chainsaw, I was in a farm in WA. A mate and I were doing a demo at an old house. I had to cut the floorboards with an old Mac and cut a log of row into the boards. Afterwards, I looked down and cut the side of my jeans from knee to my ankle and never had a scratch on me. I don't know how you do that without killing yourself.
So lucky.
Okay, so last one you got, red dog saws. Had an uncle use my Husqvarna 345 to cut the head off a raw buffalo, so I mount the head in the shed, and it took me a whole day to clean the fat out of it. And the day we made a big tiger snake into 3 smaller snakes. That's all the stories.
Right, I'll pause you there and we'll make a decision who the winner is and the runner-up. Hang on. Right, guys, who have we chosen to be the winner?
Winner?
The winner.
Oh, the winner is Anthony's garage.
Okay, that all 5 of you agree with that?
Yep.
And that's the spider in the pants.
Yeah.
Alright.
Spider in the bark pants. Get it right.
Yes, spider in the bark. Now, because he's the winner, he can either have a stand saw or a ported saw. That's up to him. This runner-up gets the leftovers. So, alright, who's the runner-up? Who's the runner-up?
Allah home.
Go on.
Daddy, you say it.
Wait, Allah Homer.
Come on, get it out.
Daddy, you say it.
Okay, Allah Homer.
Lower Alabama homesteading.
Lower Alabama homesteading is our runner-up. Yeah.
Alright.
Lower Alabama homesteading.
Alright, you're fine.
You got it.
Need it.
Alright, look, I'm willing to send it to America. If he wants, he'll get the runner-up, whatever's left over, so he'll either get ported or sand, I don't know what he'll get. But if it's a sand saw, I will port it if you request it. I'll put $40 Australian towards the postage, if he wants to pay the rest. Otherwise, I'll send it to the next person and we'll work that out later. But look, his story is good, so we'll do that. I'll work with him. Hopefully, that'll work out all right. But so, thank you, my judges. One of them was just pissed off, but yeah. So bit of fun for us. So Anthony's garage and what was the other name?
Lower Alabama homesteading.
All right, he's runner-up. So I'll contact Anthony's garage, ask him what he wants. Once we work out what he wants, we'll know what's left over for the Lower Alabama homesteading. You gotta say with accent, Lower Alabama homesteading. All right, thanks guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.